The big talk of the week, J-Dog. We are going to discuss NFL Championship Sunday. Let's just get right into it. The two biggest games of the year so far, obviously. The New England Patriots are going to Denver to take on the Denver Broncos. Jarrett Stidham will be taking the reins for those that missed out. No Bo Nix. Broken ankle or broken bone in his ankle.
Broken bone in his ankle, yeah. After the game against the Buffalo Bills.
I mean, it was the play that they said he injured himself on. It didn't look.
Same thing with Micah Parsons with his. It didn't look like it was a big.
Yeah, but the Achilles or the ACLs, things like that, you can see like those are non-contact. You can see when people push off or something like that. But like a broken bone,
yeah,
you would assume it would be, and especially in a sport like football, it'd be more gruesome or something. But just unfortunate for Broncos fans to make it this far and to have
you lose your franchise.
Yeah, you lose your guy like that. Now, again, and you especially are, rooting for, I don't want to say the Broncos, but rooting against the Patriots. And we'll get to that in a minute. But the Broncos fans shouldn't be giving up right away. Like you shouldn't think.
I don't know who's giving up. Who's giving up?
Just because Jarrett Stidham's coming in. That's what I'm saying. I know you're not. I'm saying Broncos fans shouldn't lose hope.
I don't think they are.
There's still a chance.
I think you know what they are. They're super cocky because Sean Payton's super cocky.
Yes. What did he say? Share it with the bet heads. You told me this earlier or no, it wasn't you. Someone else shared with me that Sean Payton already said his guys are going to have 2 weeks of rest after this game, AKA meaning he thinks that they're winning.
He did the same thing with the Saints with Bounty Gate, back in the 2000s.
Yep.
He did the same thing. He's a very arrogant coach, but you know what? He wins.
Yes.
He gets results. He's going to be a Hall of Famer.
The other thing is if he can not only make it to the Super Bowl, but if he has a chance of winning the Super Bowl, if he wins it, he'll become the first coach ever to win a Super Bowl in the AFC and the NFC. No coach has ever done that. Yes. No coach has ever won the Super Bowl for two different teams. It might not be AFC, NFC, but maybe it's two different teams or something like that. I forget what the statistic is. I'll look it up before
They've only played 59 Super Bowls. Let's not make it sound as if the World Series had over 100.
Right, but that's still incredible. And you're talking about Sean Payton being a Hall of Famer. If he does that, that's like first ballot worthy.
I think he's already a first ballot.
I'm not saying he's not, but you know what I mean? Like
it cements like all-time all-timers.
Right. Yeah. So he's probably thinking about that in the back of his head. And I know the Broncos aren't giving up. And the other thing is their defense might be able to carry them. And having a bad quarterback, might not be the end of the world. Not saying even Jarrett Stidham's bad, but having not your franchise guy,
number one guy.
Look at the Seahawks. Their defense carried them.
Yes.
Sam Darnold led the league in turnovers.
Yes, he did.
And the Seahawks had the number one team in the NFL.
Look what they did to the San Francisco 49ers.
That's what I'm saying. So it's like the Broncos shouldn't be giving up yet. The odds for them to win the Super Bowl are already, they went to like minus 10,000 or plus 10,000.
Plus 10,000. Yeah.
Like after they beat the Bills last week. Thank you. Their odds went back after Bo Nix got hurt. And it's like, I get it. Jarrett Stidham might not be the guy, but all he has to do is manage the game. And I don't know. I'm an Eagles fan. And I remember when Carson Wentz tore his ACL, that was during the regular season.
Yes.
So we did get like 1 or 2 weeks of Nick Foles.
They did get
before the season ended.
Yeah.
But, I had so many people coming up to me like every week of the playoffs, just, good thing the Eagles season's over this week. It's over this week. It's over this week.
Not over.
And, it obviously the historic run doesn't end until it ends. So I know that you're rooting against the Patriots.
They've never won in Denver in the playoffs. And as history says, they don't do well against backups because they don't know that's the thing. Okay.
Well, that is the thing that is special about backup quarterbacks.
Mike Vrabel's never won a title in AFC Championship game either. He had some good success with the Tennessee Titans, but he couldn't get over the hump.
Yes. So it's going to be an interesting game. It's no cakewalk. And let me just read you the lines to open it up.
Yeah.
On currently at press time.
It's press time. It's subject to change.
The odds are minus 4.5 for the Patriots on the spread, plus 4.5 for the Broncos, minus 238 on the money line, plus 195 for the Broncos. If you really like the Broncos, this might be your lock, I'm assuming, is Denver. But I think my lock of the week, I'm just going to take the Patriots money line.
Okay.
I'm not going to I'm not going to take the spread because I don't know I think this is going to come down to be a close game, but I feel like the Patriots are going to win it. I feel like they're destined this season. Mike Vrabel is winning Coach of the Year. And I know that doesn't mean
they already got Coach. Well,
the awards haven't been given out yet, but I'm pretty sure he has it locked.
Okay. Because he's already won some other Coach of the Year awards.
Right. So I think that, I don't know. I just like Vrabel and I like what he's done with this organization. I like them to make the Super Bowl. And
so we're going to have a repeat Super Bowl. Is that what you're saying?
Yeah.
Because no matter
what, yes.
No matter ends in the NFC.
So I think it's going to be New England. J-Dog's what are you taking, the money line for Denver?
Yeah, I'll take the money line for Denver.
Okay. Next
Sean versus Mike.
Yep. Next game.
Next game, Sean versus Mike. So we could have a Sean versus Sean or a Sean versus Mike or a Mike versus Mike in the Super Bowl. We've never had that happen before.
That'd be interesting. I didn't even think of that. So we've got the Rams going to Seattle playing the 12th man. And it's going to be Seattle opening the lines at -2.5. And they are -142 on the money line. The Rams are plus 120, and they are +2.5 on the spread. I like Seattle here. I think that it's tough because I've been rooting against Sam Darnold, but the defense is just incredible.
I've got the Rams in this. That's my lock of the week. I'm taking the money line, and Matt Stafford, my parlay is 3 touchdowns, 2 of which are going to go to Devontae Adams.
Okay.
And remember, the Seattle Seahawks have never beaten the Rams in the playoffs. So they're 0-2.
Yes, and a stat we've been sharing all day today and on Good Morning New Hampshire is the Seahawks and the Rams throughout their rivalry.
Since 2002, when they officially became official division rivals.
They have gone 29-28, the Seahawks having the better record, 29 wins, and the Rams having 28 wins. But the point differential is just 1 point between them over almost 60 games.
Yes, from 2002 to current. And also, we also have to remember, that's when they were the St. Louis Rams when they officially became. So, yeah.
Right. But also, this season, they're only separated by 1 point and 1 yard. A statistic that I found that was crazy. That blew my mind. I don't know if I would necessarily bet on this game. Just because I don't know who's going to win. It's going to come down. This is going to be the game of the week.
I don't like repeat Super Bowls. So the only way I can have that is the Broncos and the Rams. True. That's what I'm doing.
So, J-Dog, your parlay was Matt Stafford, 3 touchdowns, 2 to Devontae Adams. Correct. My parlay for the week, I got Drake May getting 1 passing touchdown against the Broncos.
Yep.
I've got Stephon Diggs getting 4 receptions and Ramondre Stevenson getting 40 rushing yards. Those are our parlays. My lock of the week, Patriots money line. J-Dog's taking Rams money line.
Yep.
And that does it for football, really. I mean, I'm just excited. It's championship weekend, and this is going to be the weekend where we figure out who's going to the big game. And let me give you the odds on the Super Bowl winners before we crash out this NFL segment. Your Seahawks right now, Super Bowl champion odds, leading the way, +145, Rams +230, the Patriots +260, and Denver, like I said, +1,000, not +10,000. Was a little off, but still, those are your Super Bowl odds for your NFL recap and breakdown.